guys, we're out here, we're on the farm today in Giles County, not up on the mountain. It's a little easier hunting, but we've got the recurves out today. We're going to see basically if we can harvest anything. So as long as it ain't got spots, and it's within 25 yards, I'm going to send one down range. What do you think, Rick?
I'm thinking we're in probably the best spot. I shot earlier today and shooting really good. I'm liking our chances.
I am too. We had a pretty heavy rain come in last night, and it rained hard up to, I don't know, about 9:30 or 10 this morning. Obviously we didn't get out in the rain with camera gear and everything, but it's passed through. Sun was poking out a little while ago. Didn't see a lot of deer activity yesterday, so they should be moving today. So we've been seeing some deer. There's back here behind us. There's quite a few fields backed up next to a ridge. We feel these deer will be out feeding. So the plan is to we're going to set up at a little bottleneck, kind of just stationary there, but we can also glass some fields around. If we see something way off, we've got some hills, we've got some creek beds and stuff. We're going to actually try to put a stalk on one if we can see one down in another field or something. So we do have a backup plan, a safety net with us. Randy does have Dirty Harry, just in case we see something a little out of distance. Of course, 25 yards is what we got here. So you got a little more range on that.
And about 50-60.
50-60 yards. So we do have a little safety net. So we're going to ease out here and set up. See if we can let an arrow fly.
Sounds good to me. Should be a good evening hunt.
Yep, looking forward to it.
Daggone, dude, there's a bunch of that. Look right over here. Daggone. Man, you should just sit right here and this ain't just red. Get out of it. Boy, that'd be a good hiding spot right in there, son.
Thank you.
Might have to move her. Might have to move her wagon there, or G-wagon.
Little Jim. Fresh drop already.
That's fresh, dude. That's fresh.
Get Jimmy around out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? Maybe a 20-yard shot right here?
Yeah. Yeah.
We need time to get ready. See them coming out the road there.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Let's sit down here.
Yeah, I agree with you. Billy, our plans already changed, ain't they?
Already changed based on the sign. Now, we've not hunted this first time we've been on this side of the property.
Yeah.
Maybe a year or two. The reason we come up here is the wind wasn't right for us. Where we normally come in. Not 20, 30 yards past the gate. I mean, we've got droppings in here fresh everywhere.
Yeah.
We're getting late season, so a lot of the acres are drying up, and these deer are hitting these fields, food plots. And they must be a good food source in here for them somewhere, because there's a ton of droppings.
Yeah.
We're right here, eat for an easy hunt, really. We walked 50 yards from the blazer. So.
Yeah.
And you hunt where the sign's at.
Well,
our
that's...
plan was to go on back to the base of the ridge, get around through there and set up, but like you said, plan changed based on the sign. So.
What I like about this too, man, you're doing less intrusion as you can right here.
Yeah. And,
I mean,
like I said, if them deer, because there's a road bed to the left and that one straight, I mean, we'll have plenty of notice
Yeah.
if they get here.
Yeah.
And if they do come out here and hang up, you're talking, we got the pistol.
Yeah.
So,
shoot, I'm liking that. Yeah, man, that's...
see, when we was walking across before I seen them droppings, I was thinking that's a good little pinch point right up there.
Yeah.
You know? And that over there, that gets a little marshy. The deer might avoid that, actually, where we were heading.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think right here, plus we could glass the field out through there, so.
Yeah.
I say let's try it. Go easy.
This is Billy setting up his yardage. I'm gonna guess that's gonna be 20 yards, I'd say. It may be 25.
Guys, I just want to say one thing. This is absolutely ridiculous. We're here. It's New Year's Day, January. We get close to being in the damn winter, you'd almost say. Look at this hole. Dude, if I had a tank top, I'd have it on right now. And if I had a pair of shorts, I'd probably put them on too. I don't know how hot it is. I mean, I almost feel like I'm sitting on the beach somewhere trying to, needing a tent to put up over me. I don't know.
We can't get any more hotter than what we are now.
No. New Year's Day, January 1st.
And we're 35 yards from the road.
Yeah, we ain't far. I mean, this is, like you said, one extreme to the other from what we're used to hunting. Of course, it's kind of nice.
Oh, it's super nice.
If we was on the mountain, we'd be walking a mile or so. Uphill, downhill, rugged. Here we got out of the Jimmy and walked 50 yards, and here we are. Of course, the good news is we're brushed in, we're set up. We've cut 2 shooting lanes. And we've decided we're probably going to hunt this in the morning, I would say, regardless of what happens this evening.
Yeah, no, I would too, yeah.
There's just so much sign right there, fresh droppings right out here, 15 to 20 yards from us. But in the morning, dude, we could almost leave. Well, we can leave a lot later than them other dudes.
Oh, yeah.
Back to Jimmy in, walk 50 yards, pop our chair, and here we are.
We'll be eating bacon and Eggos while them jacklegs getting in their stand.
Yeah. Or, after Tabitha gets up after us and makes her normal big breakfast for everybody, we'll just have her run it out here at the gate. Just bring us a plate.
You're thinking
eggs, sausage, bacon, you name it.
This is awesome.
I've always said you gotta hunt where the deer's at.
You do.
Obviously, they're hanging out at the gate.
They're hanging out here at the gate. That's what happens when you have men walking around with deadly weapons. We should have named this company Buzzard Roost Outdoors.
You got 3 or 4 deer over in the next little field working their way this way. 15, 20 buzzards in the sky. They know what's getting ready to happen.
I know. That's right.
It's going down. This limb has fell down. I can't shoot in that lane right now.
seen about 10 deer in their evening set from lunch till dark. Well, some deer was a little too far out of range for longbow here, about 100, 120 yards. But most of them crossed just right out here behind me. So this morning we kind of come a little deeper in, hoping that we can get within longbow range this morning. So coming into the field, unfortunately there was several deer on the other end of the field. Run out of here. We come in before dark though, so hopefully it didn't burn them up that bad. But here's a lot of sign right here where we're sitting, Randy. The old scrape right there.
Yeah.
Right behind the camera is a buck rub. I just now noticed right here where we're sitting.
Sure is.
But these deer, they're crossing. There's a little bridge back behind us, a little funnel, and they're crossing right here. So the hope is today to get any deer we can within 25 yards. Big buck, little buck, big doe, little doe.
Yeah, it's dire straits.
It's dire straits. It's the last morning of the 2020 season for us.
Yep.
We're gonna hunt all day. We intended on packing the sandwich and stuff, doing an all-day set. I had some work stuff crop up about 4 a.m. Been on the phone off and on a lot. Didn't get a sandwich made. But we got some peanut butter and crackers. It's gonna be a slim day on food.
Yeah.
Slim day. But we're gonna suck it up, sit here all day, see what we can come up with.
The only thing I'm worried about is one thing. This soothing sound of the creek. I don't know if we'll stay awake very long.
Yeah, this little creek behind me is I can see it creating some issues a little later today. Little bubbling brook behind us.
Oh yeah, it's people. Hey, look here, people pay for CDs of this sound, and look what we're getting all day long.
Getting it for free.
For free.
So, yeah, that's going to spell trouble when your eyelids get a little heavy.
Yeah.
And now, we're infamous for sleeping.
Oh yeah.
You know, we need to put out a greatest hits sleeping video because we've got a lot of good footage. We're going to set her in. We're tucked in here, like I said, on the edge of this creek. Got this big tree behind us. I'm sure Randy will pan around and show you what we're looking at. Got a couple smaller shooting lanes here. I feel confident we're going to see some deer this morning. The $1 million question is, are they going to be within 25 yards?
Yeah.
So that will be answered later today.
I'd say we're like the guy said there on Predator. We're dug in like Alabama tick.
Yep.
Right here.
Oh, Jesse Ventura.
Yep. Yep.
And just like he said too, it's time to get old painless out the bag.
Just be calm, dude. Dude, it's gonna come over here. Oh my gosh. Just be calm. This ain't gonna be in your way, is it? No. Just be calm, buddy. Just be calm.
probably within bow range. It was on the wrong side of us, too thick to shoot. When we come in this morning, we had to come in blind. We actually walked past where we're hunting here in the edge of the field, probably 50 yards. We just didn't know what this looked like right here. Ended up walking back, having to set up here. This little foot funnels them down. And we're thinking then the lead doe, that probably wasn't what, 20, 25 yards.
Yeah.
Right in the edge. Crossed our scent line probably where we walked in. Probably just caught just enough scent of us to get her a little spooked. She started acting spooky, and then the other one, she might have seen us sitting here. But done seen some deer activity this morning. Didn't get it on camera, but right after we done our intro, looked up, doe coming into the field. She spooked off, so let's see, our spook total's up to 3 right now. So 3 spooks.
Hey, we didn't even eat a snack.
3 spooks ain't even eat a snack, so
This may be a spooking day right here.
well, we've been known to spook a few. But I want to say, that was pretty intense.
It was.
I thought it was going to go down with the longbow. Dude, my heart was racing like hell. They caught 10-point buck right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
And the
it's.
closer they got, the more nervous I got.
Oh, yeah. I was
But I
nervous
thought,
for
here in a
you.
minute, I'm going to have to perform. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, every day of practice, I'm going down to one cold shot.
And it was just about a 75-pound doe.
It tore me up. In Giles County, got a little lunch service out here called the food truck. And this morning we called and placed an order for a bologna sandwich, actually 2 bologna sandwiches. And Randy got on top of that and got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a couple Little Debbie oatmeal pies, and I think 4 chocolate chip cookies. So they scheduled the delivery. Should be here any time now. So nice to have a service like that down here where we're hunting at.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll be here in just a minute. It'll be lunchtime.
I've never seen a service like this before. I mean,
No, it's pretty nice.
it's designed for hunters by hunters.
Yeah. This might be the delivery truck rolling up.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah,
They're already here. People?
10% discount for repeat customers. No, down below where we was hunting this morning, there's 3 or 4 deer down here about 2 fields down, way off. It's kind of lunchtime, not much happening. We don't know if these deer are feeding or bedding. There's a little creek right here where the creek runs right by the field where those deer are at. So throw a little caution up in the wind, get down in this creek bottom, see if we can belly stalk around. We've got some real high banks around here to conceal our movement. We feel like we can get pretty close to these deer. Whether we're going to get 25 yards close, we'll see.
Yeah. It'd be hard to. Hey, we don't know where the rest of them's at either. Let's be real careful.
think they'll come through to that gap? Hey, she looked that way at one time, and others may be that way. Yeah, I seen the sunshine on his back. Yeah. You see her? Do you see her? Do you see her? About 20. Hey. They ran off. I'm trying to.
I don't know if y'all could hear that in the background. Right there. Come down here, easing down this creek bed where we thought the deer was at. There goes that suburban. So we're coming down the creek bed. And spot one, probably not 20 yards in the edge of the field right around it.
Yeah.
So thought about backing off and cutting them off. There's a little road bed cuts out this way, but we didn't really know which way they were heading. They was over the field, so there we go.
What's that noise, man?
It's a truck.
It's a radio too?
I don't know. So I start creeping down the creek bed here, and my profile, I'm probably 20 yards from this thing, which is a perfect shot. I can't see for the little bank right here rising up to the field. I'm just getting ready to step up, maybe get a shot. Down the road, suburban. I was now seeing it was a suburban. I didn't know what it was then. I couldn't see the deer, but from Randy's viewpoint, there was more up the field and running down to where this one's at. And then up the ridge. We believe is that. I believe I was down under the bank.
No, it wasn't you that spoke to them. I promise you that.
When
It
you
wasn't
said they
you.
run, it's where that vehicle come
Yeah,
revving up.
yeah.
Twice today that we've had deer within probably 20 yards, and can't let an arrow go.
Yeah. That's heartbreaking too, because we
put the stalk on.
we put the stalk on.
Plan come together, worked out
Yeah.
within probably 20 yards.
Yeah.
And actually, man, I probably could have shot right here if she would have fed just a little bit closer to this edge.
Oh, that'd been perfect.
Shot up.
Yeah.
Of course, I was having to depend on you. We were using hand signals. I don't know if you could see me, but
Yeah.
I would look back at Randy. He would tell me if her head was down, if her head was up, and kind of basing my movements on that. But I couldn't see her from that in here now. This creek it's a little noisy, so it kind of masked our movement. So
I wish we had a video with no sound of our hand gestures.
I look back, Randy, and go, your hand just stayed like that forever. I was like, well, she must not be looking at all.
She wouldn't. She was eating for a long time.
I feel like if you want to equate it to football, we've had a 99-yard drive, and 4th down and 1, we got stuffed.
Yeah.
By a suburban.
Oh, God.
So Billy and Randy have suckered David into staying for another day. And here they are. They get down here and they see this deer right off the bat. So let's see if this second stalk changes things a little bit. Here we go.
Video him just in case he falls. Dude, you'd think we're putting a stalk on a 10-point buck right now. You see her? That's all I think she is. How far you think they are? I think that one she's walking up to the woods. is. I bet 75 probably. I got it. I got it. I just don't feel comfortable that far. Okay. There's gonna be another one, something looking bad. I'd say about another 10, 20 yards closer, then pretty high percentage shot. I just ain't gonna risk it. No, I'm with you. We thought we were about done. Spotted a few doe out in one field here, not far from where we're staying. And I don't know, them deer's probably what, a couple hundred yards, 200 or 300 yards from when we seen them. Yeah. And so we decided to put the stalk on them. I got the recurve for the longbow. Dave got the pistol, which I ended up with, but snuck down the creek bed and got, right here within pistol range. Dave wanted me to take the shot on it, so I was able to ease up out of the creek bed, and I had a shot right there, about 75 yards, but it was a little thick. And, this is a 10-inch barrel gun, and it'll shoot it on the rest, which I had, but I just shooting through some of these little solid briars and stuff. I didn't want to take a shot on it. But there was 3 come across the field. We were sitting here watching them, and all of a sudden, some more deer on out the ridge. They must have caught their scent because the wind was blowing that way, and they all tore out the ridge. But thought we was going to Magnum and found ourselves right in the middle of a hunt.
Well,
I don't know if
Dave,
Dave's ever gonna get home.
well, Dave, what was the last thing he said up there? I'd like to spook some more.
Yep.
So look here.
Now wait a minute.
Click, click, click. How many was down the side there?
3.
3 more.
Click, click, click.
Now wait a minute. Y'all get credit for
No.
they smelled all of us.
No, just you. You're the one with the gun.
So they smelled me, but not you guys.
That's right. We're
I was
invisible.
down off the bank. They can't smell me.
I'll give David a little credit.
He
You
was,
don't get it.
he was off the bank, and I'm just a film man. I'm invisible. I'm not supposed to be here.
You're not even here.
I'm not even here, man.
Man, if she'd have been about 10 yards or 20 yards closer, I'd felt more comfortable.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's a long. That's a poke right there with
Yeah.
a pistol.
And then actually that was a more clear shot, but when you stopped her,
She kind of skirted through.
well, she was kind of a little above the opening there, and then she stopped right past us. I couldn't even see her.
Yeah.
When you
I could see the legs of the other
Yeah.
ones that were behind her. And I thought, well, then we're going to step out a little bit.
Well, you never know. Sometimes that might get their attention. They might walk down here to you. So
Yeah,
we're just pulling out all the stops today.
Well, we done
Last
what
day
we
of the
said we was
season,
going to
man.
do. We seen them and said let's put a stalk on them, and
Yep.
we were able to get within pistol range. I
Yeah.
mean, if I'd been more familiar with this pistol, you know, I might have shot it. I mean,
Yeah.
this is Randy's gun, and so yeah, if I'd have shot it a few more times and know how it shoots, I would have probably maybe took that shot. But not being real familiar with it, I wanted to, which I'm real familiar with pistols due to my work, but
Yeah.
I just wanted it to be close.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. man.
Closer than 75. 50, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have took 50. But anyway, David, you think we can get home now, or think we might stumble across another deer?
I've tried to get them to come home. You see
Hold
what
on,
I
man.
Yeah.
You right here.
Yeah. Hey, honey, I've tried getting home. You see what I deal with. They, you know, I got one arm tied behind my back
Christy,
trying to get
hold
home.
on a minute. It was this joker's idea to do what we did. Was it not?
Me and Randy wanted to leave yesterday at lunch.
Yeah,
Christy, me and Randy wanted to leave yesterday at lunch, and Dave's like, "Well, I thought we come down here to hunt."
That's what he said. That's what the man said.
But hey, Randy gave all you women credit
he ain't the only one that gets brownie points for that. We all thinking the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
all
but they
think
didn't say it.
yeah, I
ladies.
know it. You beat us to it. I mean,
Okay. No, we got some good wives.
yeah, we got them.
Well, fellas, it's somebody real famous once said one time, all good things must come to an end. And they have.
We don't like it though.
No, we don't have to like it. Deer season's been, it's kind of weird. It's so long but so short. Don't really know what to say, but I can say this for as far as my part and these other boys talk, but I've had a really good time. Probably one of the best deer seasons I've been a part of. This filming has been it's just added a little something extra to it, and I've enjoyed it. Yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've had a good year too, and as a group, man, we've killed some bucks.
Yep.
I just can't how many. Was it 5 or 6 8 points, and David's 10, and
Yep.
a few does. And
Yep.
Got some other missed opportunities with some other bucks we could have had. And,
Yep.
And done a good mixture hunting from up on some wild country up on the mountain that we hunt up on a lot to right here where we finish it out on some private farmland down in Giles County. So done a lot of good hunting in a lot of different areas.
We've kind of spanned the state almost.
Had a good hunt this weekend.
It's been a good.
Chris killed 2 does.
Yep.
Of course, we were hunting with recurves and pistols and stuff, and had 2 within 20 yards, but couldn't get a shot for one reason or another. And Dave, I think y'all saw a few deer.
Saw a few. We count them.
Yeah.
And his buddy Cameron, they saw several deer. You might see some of that on video. His papa was with him, and new to the video and like us, and like Billy said, it's challenging. Hopefully we brought some. We got some good footage and brought something that y'all might enjoy. But looking forward to turkey season coming up. And that's really when I think really gonna test our videoing skills plus.
That separates the boys from the men right there, Dave.
Because even without the video, and we already bust a lot of turkeys. If you turkey hunt long enough, you're gonna bust birds. There's no way about it, But we keep after them, and hopefully we can bring you some good videos turkey season.
That's like me and Randy was talking yesterday. Halfway joking, probably a good idea. Probably gonna have the old spook counter as the season goes along, and I guarantee you the spook counter will run a lot higher than the kill counter.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah. Who's ever operating that spook counter is gonna be some sort of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might get a little carpal tunnel in the wrist by the time the season's over, but
You can't be afraid to get in there with them.
no.
You can't.
We'll be doing little things for turkey though. We got some fish trips lined up, got some small game hunting, still got some waterfowl going on.
Yeah.
So
Might even get a little coyote, a little predator hunt in.
Yeah. And we still got another trip on the mountain. Won't be as fun as hunting, but
No.
we got to go retrieve a bunch of stands.
We'll have to strategically plan that one because there'll be some birthday parties and honey-do lists.
Now, if we ain't real careful,
Brush pile burn.
there'll be some brush piles burned that weekend.
Yeah, so you'll have to make it fun or do some fooling.
Or you just get them locked in that they ain't doing that day before you tell them what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, glad you're not doing nothing that
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
It's stand day on the mountain.
It's like when your buddy asks you, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend?" You're kind of like, "Am I getting set up here? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with you." And then you kind of feel him out.
Yeah.
So we probably need to not air this video until after
Till
stand
after.
removal. Not to tip anybody off.
Yeah, that's not going to be the glamorous video for sure, but it's part of it.
Part of it.
It's labor of love if you'll have it that way.
A lot of times it's just labor.
Yeah.
Well, you love it when you get to kill something out of it, maybe.
It's just like on the A team, love it when a plan comes together.
That's
That
it.
makes it right.
That's right. I'll say this too. I with these guys that we hunt with, we spend a lot of time together, and we get along like brothers do, and I appreciate that. And I want to say this too about the wives.
Yep.
Christy
Yep,
and
it is.
Tammy and the other Christy and Daphne and
Teresa.
Teresa, and then we spend a lot of time in the woods and a lot of time away from home, and we appreciate them wives for supporting us, and they know what we enjoy doing, and they support us in it, and I'm glad they do. And it's spend a lot of time with these guys, so, and I enjoy that. So of course we're gonna be together a lot though, cause shooting bows and doing other things like Billy said for a show. So it'll
And we might even show you a little bit of the remodel show on the Fifth Dimension. We've got a little bit of remodeling to do in the bathroom, and kind of little upgrades maybe, you know.
And if things go well before turkey season, you might see a little turkey hunt with this, right? Randy?
yeah, that would be.
It's already in the planning.
That'd be
Plan
awesome.
all you want
Yeah,
and go with it.
yeah. I think we have some. I have a 870 backup gun and a, what's Darren shooting, Winchester?
The
XP or something.
yeah,
XP,
Winchester,
yeah.
XP,
Yeah.
Always have a
So
plan B.
safety net,
Yeah. Safety net when it comes to the recurve.
kind of like the fire alarm, break glass in case of emergency.
Yeah.
yeah.